Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. This is Wrath of the Righteous. We're in the throne room right now, where Paralictor Rand is paying us a visit. They approach as if in military formation in lockstep, arranged so that the tallest, a white-haired elf, occupies a central position, flanked by the other two. At the same time, it does not seem as though any one of the three is the leader. Knight Commander Cauldar Ainlor, we are representatives of the Hell Knights in the no man's land of the Worldwound. Paralictor Rand from the Order of the Gate, Paralictor Larana Tai from the Order of the Pike, and Paralictor Garen Diotan from the Order of the Pyre. After introducing themselves, all three turn to Regil in unison and give curt nods. Of course, everybody knows Regil. The elf, Paralictor Rand, turns his gaze on you. His voice is dry and his speech is fastidiously formal. We have come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of the coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The Orders have been and remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the Worldwound as an allied force to your armies. I welcome our honored allies to Dresden. Yes, that sounds like the right thing to say to a Hell Knight. Thank you, Knight Commander, and allow us to congratulate you on your victory in the battle for Dresden. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My armies need support. That is not possible at this moment in time. The Orders are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Actually, I just noticed that one of my outposts is under siege, so if you want to be helpful, go there and solve that. Paralictor Derange's decision to hand over part of his force for you to command was done on his own initiative, but the other orders and even other chapters of the Order of the Godclaw have their own objectives. So why are you here? One more thing, our chapters, together with the troops led by Paralictor Derange, intend to establish an outpost, or rather a fortified transfer point for our operations. We have found suitable ruins from the First Crusade and we have begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you will be entitled as our ally to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you're making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Well, I guess I don't own the Worldwound, so I can hardly say like, hey, you can't do that. I'm building outposts left and right myself, so yeah. In any case, we have some equipment stuff to deal with, and then I'm gonna try and liberate one of my outposts, and then we'll head towards the Molten Scar in this episode. Okay, so I can get my main army to the Stone Maze, which is the outpost that is being besieged right now. It's gonna take 90 movement points, so that is 2 days. The fortress will fall in 4 days, so that is possible. The only issue that I have with that is I have to move my main army there. So I have a level 5 army, but I would like to add a general to it. And maybe I need to restructure the other armies a little bit. Like I have an army which has paladins, for example. Maybe that's a good group to add to an army. I don't know. For now, anyway, I'm gonna use the main army. And then I'm gonna try and figure out why I could not recruit a general now. Because I have plenty of finance points for it. The reason why I want this second general is so that I can take some troops that I'm not used to. Like basically all the other army's troops. And be a little bit more confident. If I could get a general in there, another mage, that would make me feel at least way more comfortable in taking on like those basically besieging armies. Look what I'm doing here. Just 2 shots, let's just finish them off. There we go. And then I can take my main army conquering stuff, and then I have one other army to deal with all these silly sieges that are going on. Because this is just not very efficient that way. And I have other armies, so might as well put them to use. We have some crusade management stuff. Let me quickly check what exactly that is. Markyll, a fisherman from the village of Chili Creek, seeks an audience with the commander to make a request. Chili Creek, if you recall, is a village that we found quite a bit earlier in the campaign, where basically there were creatures coming out of the water and the villagers were just fighting them off. I was a bit curious at the time, since the villagers seemed to be worshipping the river instead of any gods, and I didn't really know what to do at the location, but I'm guessing there's gonna be some kind of quest now. Probably more monsters popping up out of the river. So many strange, terrible things are happening here. Markyll, a fisherman from the tiny peaceful village of Chili Creek, answers the hall. Saw enough horrors on my way here to last a lifetime. But of course I didn't show up empty-handed. The whole village took up a collection for the war effort. It's not much, mind you, but it's something. We're just doing our part, however small, to help you win the war. Oh wow, it's a lot of diplomacy here. Great. How did you get here? By pure luck, I figure. You're surrounded by all this horror. The land is dead, the trees are all gnarled and twisted. There are monsters roaming around everywhere, ready to jump out at you at any moment. Thankfully, I ran into a Crusader patrol, and they brought me here. If it wasn't for them, I would have ended my trip in the teeth of some nasty beast, that's for sure. How are things at Chili Creek? Everything's been peaceful and quiet. I get wistful just thinking about it. Now I'm kicking myself for being such a fool. Why didn't I just stay at home? What was I thinking, dragging myself all the way out here to the Worldwound? You know, it's just not right, sitting home quietly, hiding behind the heroes who risk their necks for us every day. So I decided to pay you a visit. How's Jernok doing? He's settling in, that's for sure. Jernok was a priest of Erastil who was trying to convert the people in Chili Creek to Erastil, but wasn't having a lot of success. Almost one of us now, heals the sick, fixes the net with the others. Before you know it, he'll be learning how to swim. Would you like to stay here with us? I don't think so. Hate to say it, but I'm no crusader. Fighting demons is not really my thing. I'll get some rest before I head out, take a day or two. Look around the fortress, it'll give me some stories to tell, and then I'll head home to Chili Creek. I've already seen more on this trip than I've seen in a lifetime. Anyway, better come back to see us, we'll be waiting. Thank you for defending our peace and quiet. We've gathered up something else for you heroes, but I couldn't bring it with me, it was too heavy to carry. Come to our village and you can pick it up yourself and pay us a visit while you're at it. We're always glad to see you. Well, see you later, good luck with all the fighting. Alright, so there's another trip to Chili Creek in the future. On our way outside, we're interrupted by Ember, apparently. Some say that being a kind person is hard work, that most people can't do it. Is that true? Look at the people standing next to you. Don't you want to love these people? Is it so hard to smile at them? Say a kind word? To share with those in need? Don't you feel joy when you do something good for others? Isn't it wonderful when they do the same for you? Kindness is the easiest and most pleasant thing in the world. A crowd has gathered in the street, young and old, civilians and soldiers. Everyone is listening to the frail elf girl, captivated by her delicate voice as it rings out. And what about ungrateful assholes, huh? You do good for them and they just shit on you in return. Just don't be like them. Don't get angry at these people. They don't know what they're doing. Don't abandon them to their silliness and sins. Keep doing good and you will see sooner or later they will realize they were wrong. Let's put some more weight to this. Listen to her. She will teach you to live good lives. Right, Commander, that's for sure. Thank you for your kind words. Not saying anything special. These are simple things, everyone knows them. Come on, keep talking. One man claps his hands, others join in with claps and cries of encouragement. Alright, I was talking about being kind to your neighbors, and look, the commander decided to set an example. And the girl keeps preaching. Okay. That apparently turned into a quest. We'll take a look at that later. Okay, so we are finally at the Molten Scar. I've been trying to get here for several episodes now. You can tell that I took Nenio. The reason for that is I seem to remember that there's going to be a Vrock Sorceress at this location, and when I was leveling up the characters, I noticed that Nenio got a spell called Mind Fog, which could be useful. So I left my Lava Darren at home, and let's see. The equipment issue that I was talking about earlier is, of course, Nenio does not have any decent equipment, so she's going into this fight with an armor class of 14. Yeah, let's try not to get her hit. Well, there is lava nearby. Oh shit, look at that. Anyone wants to take a lava shower? Now is the moment. No. Here is our Vrock Sorceress. There is more than one. Feathered beast, I'll choke all of you. Get your talons off me. I think someone is going to die. Thomas, what have they done to you? You monsters, beasts. If even a tail. Is that someone that we are looking for? I have no idea, but we need to stop the Vrock. Hopefully we won't run into more of them. Well, just as I say that, of course we do. These are regular Vrock though. See if they like fire. They do not. I do think, I'm not 100% sure, but I do think that they have some kind of abilities. Let's Light of the Angel and move in. We could have used one of our smites, but I want to keep those for the sorcerers downstairs. When do? Let's grab some Vrock food. Oh, here we go. They do have spells.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, Nenio, with your amazing crossbow that you have now, which I had to pay a lot of money for, Nenio. Just so you know, Nenio.
You're irrelevant.
You better hit with it, and then you do 8 damage. Well, I mean,
retreat is not an option.
It's more than nothing, I guess.
Before me.
Why
This one's mine.
are you not attacking Regil? Is everybody in your way? Is that the issue?
Press the attack.
It looks like it. Well, doesn't that suck? Because now we get this kind of stuff. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Let's do that burning arc again. We should hit some more now. Yeah, there we go. Some of us failed our saving throws, but that's not gonna stop us.
We won't falter.
There's like 50 Vrock now that we need to take care of. Oh, it is actually affecting a good number of us. That is not so good. Yeah, I don't want to use the spell now because it's just going to hit mirror images. That is all fine.
Strike with all your might.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna keep doing that. Sela, you can attack?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, that was a good one. There we go. Get rid of some of those images. Wendu is back. Just in time for a kill. Very opportunistic of you, Wendu. I mean, they have quite a lot of attacks among them.
You won't survive me.
Mind over muscle.
Kneel before me.
That's another one down. Oh, great! Yeah, look at that outflank getting kills. Love it.
We can do it.
Oh wow, we did.
Take you.
Gotta feel bad if you're a Vrock and you do 1 damage, right? Wendu was disappointed, was looking for a snack, and just got a mirror image.
You should have listened to reason.
This one's mine.
There we go. Yeah, that went surprisingly well so far.
March on.
Vorimarok. A large Vrock looks at you, craning her disgusting bald neck. Her piercing screech sounds menacing. Why are you here? Do you want to become demons too? Vrocks will transform you right away. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. How about you give me one of those tails? What are you doing here, Vrock? Vorimarok is making an army. She sends her flock to get humans, silly crusaders, at night. The ones she steals, she transforms, makes good demons with sharp teeth. Who will kill you? Ah, I'm guessing the Vrock laughs a little bit differently, okay? I know, but I'm still struggling with my voice, so I'm not gonna do my witch laughter. that I'm very well known for. Wise Center, the Plagued One, told her to fly here and gather an army, harm humans. He doesn't have time to do it himself, he's busy reading and thinking. He said he would give the Vrock horrific power like the strongest demons have. Wise Center, the Plagued One, knows the secret. How to pour more power into demons. When he rewards the Vrock, she will tear off the heads of everyone who banished Vorimarok. And with the others, she will hunt you from the skies, pathetic humans. Well, I'm an Aasimar, Lan's mongrel. I think we only have one human with us, which is Sela, so know your races, Vrock. Let me get this straight. You serve the wise mage, he sent you somewhere far away, here, with a very important task? I can't imagine what possessed him to do that. Who could refuse such a passionate and quick-witted helper? I'm sure he's lost without you. Stupid mortal. Wise Center the Plagued One would never get lost. He's too clever. Where did you learn to turn humans into demons? Vrock shows you her wrinkled red fist. A piece of paper is clenched within it, smeared with Sudan blood. Old knowledge. The wise Vrock read it and did it. Making demons out of humans? How fascinating. I've never heard of such transmutation before. My dear colleague, please share your valuable experience with me. How did you do it? Even a broad outline would be most welcome. The Vrock walks around, flapping her wings, snapping her beak, chattering the strange words, and all the while the little human's bones wriggle out of their skin, their eyes pop out of their sockets, their tongues flop out of their mouths, all blue, just as it's written. That's what happens. Allow me to challenge your account, Madame Vrock, and engage in scholarly debate with you. It's extremely unlikely that in any reputable scientific work you would find the words chitter. You know, there's a reason why I don't bring Nenio. This is it. Oh, we can intimidate. Hey, that might actually work. Give me the paper or I'll scatter your bird brains all over the rocks. Vrock recoils warily and lets out an angry screech. What? Have you come to get the paper? Take your stupid paper. The Vrock will find a new one, even better. The Vrock will kill you. Kill you! Crumbling the paper, the Vrock throws it at your feet to distract you. Okay, well, that's great.
Battle formation.
Yeah, that's great. Like I said. That is a Vrock villager. Where did the other one go? So let us smite this one. Regil. Oh, you can always reach everyone. I'm so jealous of you, Regil. Sela can move forward a little bit. Sing a song. Yeah, Regil can be hit. Let us evil eye the pillager here. Nenio, you can shoot from where you are, that's great. You would hit. What do we need to hit? 23, okay, we can do that. And then Lan, you should be able to shoot as well.
Strike count.
Let's get the Cauldar in here, do some damage.
Retreat is not an option.
Let's keep Sela's
I'll hit you.
smite evil for when we face the sorceress. Okay, here is Wendu again, stealing the kill. Oh, almost stealing the
You've
kill.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, did it really run off, the sorceress? Well, that is just really silly, to be honest. We found an Aldori here. Oh no, oh Janna, oh there is Janna Aldori, okay. The girl raises her eyes to you. She is deadly pale, either from exhaustion or terror, you don't know. Not Commander, it's you. Janna, by the gods, come on, look alive. We're going to get you out. Did they perform the ritual on you? The one they did with the other two captured crusaders? Not before you got here, but they said I'd be next. I couldn't do anything, I just had to watch and wait. How did you wind up here? I got lost. I lost my way when I ran. I walked and walked with no food, and then the Vrocks came, and what am I supposed to do with you now? I know you're angry with me because I ran. I left you in the middle of a fight against the demons. I deserted my duty, but it was my first real battle against actual demons. She's so scared she can barely think straight. We need to get her out of here. You abandoned your fellow soldiers and your unit? Your actions possibly cost someone their life. Unless your excuses can somehow resurrect those who died due to your cowardice, there will be a trial, and it may result in a death sentence. This isn't Regil's party. He doesn't decide here. Isn't hanging a little harsh? Sure, she messed up, but first battle is always the worst. So you ran away from your first battle? I didn't run, we were taught to never abandon each other. But I came close to running. Very close. Yeah, she's a deserter of the Eagle Watch. We can rescue her, but afterwards she's going straight into a cell. But, Commander, back home in Mivon, everyone always praised me for my fencing skills. I mainly fenced in tournaments and duels. A couple of times I came up against actual marauders. I won every encounter. I always won, and I thought I'd come to Mendev, join the Crusaders, cover myself in real glory. The truth is, I soon realized that I'd been a foolish, silly girl. I realized it before the attack on Canabras. But then I met you, Sela. It changed everything. Everything came so easily to you. You could fall into the caves below Canavras, survive terrible dangers, and then turn around and order a tankard of ale in the tavern like it was nothing. You went on the attack in the Grey Garrison, came back stronger than ever, now a companion of Iomede's Chosen One. And then there's your motto, no glory without risk. You were the heroine I had always imagined myself to be. That's why I insisted on going with you after those demons. I wanted to keep up with you, to prove I was as good as you. Look where it's led me. You heard what the commander said, Chana. Wait here and soldiers from Dresden will come for you and take you to prison. And if it counts for anything, I'm sorry. Well, that wasn't completely what I was thinking of, but the Crusader in front of you looks terrible. His skin is charred and cracked, oozing blood. Horrible claws are growing from under his nails, tearing them from the fingers, and barely controlled madness is flickering in his eyes. The wheezing coming from the knight's bloody throat is like the growl of an animal. Help, in the name of all the gods! Sela, who's been watching the knight with an expression of sympathy, suddenly jerks away and points to the farthest cage. Another figure is hunkered down inside it. One that seems suspiciously familiar. Looks like Jana, the new recruit of the Eagle Watch who deserted after the demon attack on the Houndheart camp. This sequence doesn't make any sense, since we already talked to Jana, but okay. Do you know anything about the girl in the other cage? No, they brought her in after. She could barely stand, she was weak from exhaustion, looks like she hadn't eaten for days. The Vrock tossed her in that cell. Haven't touched her since, she hasn't talked to us either. Who are you? Gathering all his strength, the knight gives a short clipped reply, reporting as he's been trained to do. Crusaders, abducted during an exploratory mission. I'm Wallard and this is Thomas. The knight nods at his friend, the latter cannot speak. His pointed teeth are growing without stopping, and they have pierced through his lower jaw, sealing his mouth shut. He's moaning something furiously, his bloodshot eyes rolling wildly. How did you get here? The flame of fury is raging in the Crusader's eyes. We were exploring the gorge on Nivia's orders and we ran into them. Vrocks attacked us, beat us up, dragged us here. We thought they wanted to eat us, but it would be better if they had. If I recall correctly, and I do, scouts are giving orders not to let themselves be taken prisoner. I see you chose to ignore those orders. Well, now you understand why they were necessary. Dude. Rub a bit of salt in the wound, huh? What they did to you is horrible. We have families, Commander, save us. What did they do? Well, that's clear. We were put through some horrible ritual. Maybe that's how Arilu tormented her test subjects. Pain is unbearable, Commander, like being dipped in boiling water and then dragged over a grater. I saw the abyss. It lunged at me like a wild beast, pouring its vile poison into me. It entered my bones, turning them into molten metal. The Vrock said I would be their soldier. Thomas and I are far from the first ones they've done this to. I think they make a kind of tunnel through their cruel world and filth gushes in from there. They pump it into us and make us fight for their side. Pains me to think about it, but a few times I thought that the demons I killed looked like some of my friends. People I thought had died, now I know what happened to them. To have first-hand knowledge of the subtle influence of the Abyss's emanations, to have endured such fundamental transmutation and retained your sanity, I'm truly delighted for you. Even envy you a little. If I could only have the chance to participate in such a groundbreaking experiment. What should we do with you now? Help us or kill us, but don't abandon us like this. This pain is unbearable, it's taking over my mind. I'm afraid I will kill someone. Maybe the clerics can cure us? Lan stares into Wallard's eyes and then sighs solemnly. They've got the Crimson Rage, demonic pestilence that clouds the mind with unbridled fury. Mongrel infants are sometimes born with this affliction. There's no cure for it. But we do know ways to fight this scourge, to control it. Maybe my kinfolk could help you. Our troubles have a common source. Lana's right, go to the mongrels, they will take care of you. Alright, we'll go to the mongrels and not afflict ourselves on good ordinary people. There is no need to sow strife in their hearts, but we are still crusaders. If an hour of need should come, you can count on us, Commander. With your permission, Thomas and I will search the vicinity. Now that the Vrock has been ousted, we need to gather more victims. We will make sure that they make it to the mongrels. Well, I guess that wasn't really expected. We have some more loot. And that is in fact the exit, okay. I just wondered about something. The reason why I could not recruit a general for the army maybe is because I wasn't in Dresden with the army. So how about we test this theory with this army right here. And yes, that is exactly what was the issue. Let's grab some extra scouts and let's recruit a new general. Okay, so we have Chief Ageboya here, who is a mage with Scorching Ray, which is a very powerful spell, as we've seen. She doesn't have the Master of Maneuver, but I'm guessing we're gonna get that with a level up. This adds an extra unit to the army, which is a very amazing thing to have. Let's recruit another mage. So now I'm wondering, what do I want in this army? I have mounted troops, sharpshooters, which are doing a good amount of damage. And I have spearmen, and I'm wondering if I want to put some other melee force in there for now. And then let's recruit some more marksmen, of course. I can look for some other mercenaries. I don't need these. And that actually gives me troops that I could use. Okay, so let's send this army towards the main army. Have them combine up. Look at that, we have 300 shield bearers, 159 marksmen. Man, this army is going nuts. It's a level 8 army now, and well, I mean, it's going to be needed. There are going to be level 8 demon armies as well. But to be honest, so far the armies have not really been a big challenge. And now we can send these to the other army. Yeah, I could have used these. Okay, I missed that part. 58 sharpshooters. They should be doing a good amount of damage, I would say. And we have a level 6 army now. Great. That should be good enough to defend. And now we can take our main army. Back out where it belongs. Our party cannot teleport because we've used the teleportation already, I guess. Or because we are in Crusader mode. That may be the case too. Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, this, like, building that teleportation circle early in the game, you know, it really helps. It really helps. You need to be in Dresden for all sorts of quests and stuff, and just being able to press a button and teleport there instead of traveling, that is super helpful. Let's run in, speak to Erebet. I found out how the demons snuck up on us. Won't happen again. Erebet nods grimly. We no longer need to fear a surprise attack. But news of what the demons did to their prisoners has spread through the ranks. Their fate is truly horrible. You did the wise thing in sending them to the mongrels. I hope they'll be able to find at least some semblance of a normal life. Does Nivea have anything new? Nope. Okay, in that case, let me think. I was building out this outpost, and it's this outpost that I mean, the Gloomy Gorge. So I've built a supply center and a watchtower, but there is another building that I want to build here. It's probably going to be available once I have 3 buildings built here. So let's do that. Or maybe that's only available from... Oh no, I think that's actually... Yeah, I think I'm mistaken here. That is actually an event that I'm talking about. So we could build a citadel here. To be honest, so far I haven't really needed the citadels. Let's just add another hospital. Let's see if I got this correctly. Yes, so this is what I wanted to do exactly. We don't have enough resources, but that's fine for now. The buildings still need to be built. So I want to turn this into a bastion so that it is, I'm guessing, as big as Dresden. I'm guessing the next episode I will go to Green Gates, probably. It's going to be another large location, and then we might start branching out into new territories. This one seems to be a very large one. There is 1, 2 fortifications here. Yep, 2 fortifications, 4 or 5 armies, and 2 locations that we need to visit. And with that, I'll put another cut in the episode right here. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. I'll see you in the next episode.